Alright, what's up guys? Elspawn Reaper again, back with another deck profile. This one's Dark Worlds, one of my favorite. It's the it's Turbo Dark World skillless deck. You'll see what I'm talking about when you see the cards. Alrighty, here we go. 3 Grapha Dragon Lord of the Dark World. 3 Snow Unlight of the Dark World search engine. 3 Bribe Huntsman of the Dark World. And 1 Beige Vanguard of the Dark World. And then, of course, if you're running all fiends, you run 3 tour guides from the Underworld. And that's it for monsters. There's 13. On to spells, there's 15 of them. Main engine of the deck is the Gates of the Dark World. And one of my favorite cards of the deck is 3 Drag Down into the Grave. That glare is nasty. I hate that glare. 3 Dark World Dealings. 1 card destruction, 1 Foolish Burial, oh god, what did I do? 1 Lore, and then 3 staples, Heavy Storm, oh that's not Heavy Storm, Heavy Storm, Monster Born, and Dark Hole. Thought the order was a little bit different there. For traps, we got 12 of them, these are in all fucked up order. Alrighty.
What do we do?
That's fine. 2 Skill Drain, mature audiences only. Because we're hardcore. 3 Reckless Greed. It's Jaw Engine. 2 Bottomless because I'm a tank. 2 Dark Bribe, help protect the gates. 1 Torrential. 1 Solemn. And 1 Mind Crush. Onto the extra deck. Oh god. We have Wind Up Zenmaines. 2 Leviathan the Sea Dragon. Give me a minute. Leviathan the Sea Dragon, Steel Swarm Roach, and number 17 Leviathan Dragon. Alrighty, let me see. Mind Crush. A lot of Dark Worlds don't really run Mind Crush, but I like Mind Crush because I can declare a card name that might be a pest to me, like say Lightsworns pull out Judgment Dragon, Exodia decks pull an Exodia piece. I can be like, oh, you have that in your hand, and get rid of it. Or I can just intentionally declare the card name wrong and drop my own card and then get the effect for dropping it. More a really good card, you must run it in Dark Worlds. So Dark Bribes, this has not seen a lot of play in this format, and I don't know why. Worst to do is draw a card, and with Dark Worlds, if you have a good setup, there's not really much they can do to top over your grapha. 3 Reckless Greeds. People don't like Reckless because of the fact you have to wait 2 turns to draw again. But if you play Reckless into a Reckless or something, you can draw more than 2 cards and only wait 2 turns because it doesn't stack. And then Skill Drain. All the effects of Dark Worlds activate in grave after they're discarded. The only cards you have to worry about are like your XYZ material monsters or your tour guides from the Underworld. It's the only card that's really affected by Skill Drain. And I know personally this card's a bitch against all the decks I use, and I hate it, but I love it. And that's why we use those traps. Blah blah blah. Foolish Burial. Dark Worlds don't really like running Foolish Burial, but honestly, it's a really good card. You can use this card to throw. That's not grapha. To throw grapha into the grave, then use grapha to bring him back. Hit him with 3,000 when you have the gates down. Allure. Another draw engine. Draw 2. Drag down into the grave. If you don't know what this does, both players look at each other's hands, and then they have to discard a card from each other's hands. And with Dark Worlds, you want that to happen. Gates of the Dark World. If you don't know what this does, you should not be running Dark Worlds. Let's just leave it at that. But pretty much, you banish a fiend from your graveyard, you discard a fiend, and then you draw 1 card. And if you discard cards like the Huntsman, you draw 2 cards instead of 1 because of his effect. And that's pretty much it. Yep, so that's pretty much all I got for Dark Worlds. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to remember to subscribe and check out my other videos. I got plenty more up. And until next time.